Welcome to Gold Squad FX, and this is a gold outlook coming into next week on my structural view. So as you can see here, we get the structure that all was broken, the EMA is crossed, structure broke here, right, creating the bullish condition. Structure, clean structure break right there. So we follow price here. We got the retracement down, the move up, retracement, move up. Tested the lows right here, didn't quite break underneath them. Riding the EMAs. The EMAs squeezed together and then they finally spread apart. And we didn't quite break this high. So price moved up. We didn't close above that high. Or wait, looks like we did close above that high. Yeah, we closed above that high, so we got a structural low right here. And then price moved down, created this change of character right here. The trend, and it's a trend switch. Then we got the retracement up into the EMAs, the breakdown, and this change of character right here caused this entire bearish price action along with the EMAs. And this bearish price action after this broke lasted roughly 40 days. So that's 40 days of sells. You could have took buys in here up, but overall the probabilities align with sells until shown otherwise. So we got a little bit of consolidation here. And we finally got the breakdown, retracement, breakdown. So this is a continuation. This is also a continuation right here. And this is a breakdown right here, a structural high. We got a test of the structural high and the EMAs. It didn't break the highs, it retraced, tested the low held, and then it broke up right there, creating a shift in structure. It shifted in structure because of the overall selling pressure shifted the buys and the highs got taken out, taking out the people that sold at the last structural point. So that means the buyers took control at that point. A small little retracement, a move up, tested this last structural low, retracement, and then let's see if this actually broke this low point right here. So it looks like it did break right there, creating a new trend switch for more selling pressure. And after this change of character happened, it looks like we got another 18 days roughly of just all selling after this one trend switch caused this entire down move. And then we got the retracement up, the breakdown, the retracement up to test the EMAs on the crossover. Then we got the big sell-off, and now we are about here testing this last structural point. We wick through it, but never closed. So this is still a valid point that's holding as a supply zone or a resistance zone. And you can drag this over and you can clearly see how price reacted to it in the past. But this is a supply zone. The market's closed. So my daily is sells for the bias, even though we have this medium term buying on the daily. So this is actually the 4-hour look right now. And the 4-hour structure, you can clearly see on 4-hour, we got the break of these lows. We got a structural point here, just like so. So we got a high, a low, a high, a low. Then we got the break, creating a new high, just like so. Then we got the retracement, testing the EMAs, wick through it, but it never closed below the EMAs. So this is a new low point right there. And then price kind of played around a bit. It never closed above until here. So the H4 got another break of structure right here. Once this big impulsive candle went, and then we got a mini retracement, a move up, a retracement, and then a move up, just like so. I'm just going to delete this so it's easier to see. But this, we got the break of the highs, closed above. And remember, this is a daily supply zone. And just because it closed above on the 4-hour doesn't mean it invalidated the daily supply zone. Because if you go back to the 4-hour time frame, it didn't close on the daily above the daily zone. So as you can see, this is the daily zone and it didn't close above. It just wicked down, as you can see. And this is where price is at right now. It rejected, wicked down. So let's go back to the 4-hour real quick. And this is where we're sitting. This is the low to the high that closed above this structural point. And we got, looks like a close just below this, right here, just below the low point. A minor close with a gap, and it's testing the EMA. It's not a strong close, so this is kind of iffy right now for the H4 bias, but the daily is still looking strong for buys or sells, and H4 looks like it may shift. It would probably be a lot cleaner on H1 if you drop down. Let's see what happens. No, it's not really that cleaner. It just wicked through, but the EMA is crossed and it's testing the EMAs. Let's just take a quick look at M15. Yeah, so M15 is just kind of moving up. EMAs are still intact for the daily bias for the sells. So it's kind of iffy. There's one time frame. There's the daily that sells, and the H4 looked like it created a minor break, but it's still testing the longer term EMA. So might have to wait for more price to play out to give a clearer view on what's going on. But yeah, overall, daily is sells. That's the highest time frame with the most weight and the most price and time together. And then we got H4 that's reacting. So we'll have to see what plays out here if it breaks down. And yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out, reanalyze when the market moves in real time, and just keep track of it. But that's my analysis on gold. Gold squat out.